What is up, everybody? It's your boy Steve today, and we're going to talk about former PlayStation boss Shawn Layden. Says he thinks the price of video games should have increased with every new generation to cover the tighter margins created by increases in development costs. So he wants us to pay more for video games instead of the 70, I think the AAA games cost. He wants to pay like $80. So the Mario Kart World price, he wants that to be standard. Now, we've seen the backlash that just happened with games like Borderlands 4 being rumored to be $80. That didn't go over too well. Outer Worlds 2 was rumored to be $80. That didn't go over too well. People were pissed. People were pissed about the Mario Kart World one as well, but people actually just bought that one. They just caved in because it's Mario Kart. But people have not been too happy about that price point, $80 for video games. So, me as a consumer, not in the actual business, I'm saying that price point is terrible because there'll be very little games I will buy for $80. Obviously, the one that comes in mind is probably like Grand Theft Auto 6. Might be the only one, to be honest. I can't think of any other games I would spend $80 on. And that's just because of FOMO. Other than that, other games I could probably just wait till they drop down to 70 or 60 or 50 or whatever. So, and then a lot of games, even for Xbox, like you day one in Game Pass. So, I'm honestly not saying a game I'll pay $80 for, to be honest. But, you know, Shawn Layden think people in the US, especially in the times we're living in right now, a guy has $80 for a brand new video game that's not GTA. Maybe if like the super casual who might buy like a sports game, like a Madden or NBA 2K or whatever. Definitely GTA. I know that's gonna sell regardless of the price. But other than that, I don't know what other games really gonna sell for that price point, $80. Maybe if Nintendo does another loop around, another pricing like the Pokemon game. That's the only games I can think that will survive with the $8 price point. Other games are just gonna flop horribly. Like they're barely selling at 70 with some of these games. What do you think? What do you think $8 is gonna do? It's gonna make it worse. So, I don't know. It's just crazy. I think they just need more money, even though you got DLC, microtransactions, paying for skins and different stuff like that. But they think that they need more money. They need to get more money out of us. So, interesting. Let's see how this goes. I think that's a terrible idea, but Shawn Layden, he actually worked in the industry, and he think the game prices overall should just be increasing, which is crazy. Let's see what people got to say about this. What a fool. The first comment that popped up, the guy's been called a fool. It is kind of crazy because, this is just the average person in the comments saying like, this guy's an idiot, he's calling him a fool, but this guy he had a big position. He was a former PlayStation boss, so you would think he would know more about this stuff than the average person do, but the average person thinks this guy's just an idiot. Like, why we want to pay more for video games? Especially it was like one of the highest rated categories of all time, highest forms of media where they're making the most money in. The gaming market has increased over the years and more people are buying games. Price increases weren't necessary. Yeah, because more people are playing video games right now than ever before, so that should kind of cover the cost of the increase in the prices going up. So I don't know. I think it's just greed overall. Like, I just want to say it boils down to greed, but you never know, bro. Maybe are these publishers and developers struggling to make a profit? I don't think so, but they make it seem like it each time with these different price increases, or complain about the price got to go up or whatever. Here he go being a douche again. Thank God PlayStation got rid of him. Tighter margins with microtransactions being ubiquitous, margins are wider than ever. The only area where this could even be a slightly reasonable point of discussion would be the big budget one-time purchase single-player games. Yeah, that is kind of true. Because that's why they're putting their games on multiple platforms at this point in time. So, it costs a lot to make these big budget single-player games. Those sad dad simulators. So, but still, I still don't agree this should be up to $80 now. That's still kind of crazy. I guess that's the reason why the title says former. It's up to the CEO to do the job, an awful lot of money to do and find ways to reduce the cost of development. He said hiking up the price each generation will only lead to the average gamer getting completely priced out. Yeah, pretty much. Unless you got Game Pass, then if you got Game Pass, you are safe to still play these big budget games for a low price $1 a month. So Shawn Layden is an out of touch executive. He knows about as much in regards to his former audience. He's out of touch. So people saying these big CEOs, we out of touch. What's going on? Video game pricing has been terrible. Not keeping up with inflation is just one aspect of where the market set unrealistic expectations. Having a game like GTA be priced the same as Madden is another. Now Game Pass has created a segment who sees games. How do you end up trashing Game Pass? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I was great with the first part. He just ended up trashing Game Pass out of nowhere. Like, no. If anything, you should be more happy that we got a Game Pass. Now you just trashing it. That I would never understand that. People who just trash Game Pass, it's just crazy to me. Like, just because you don't want to use it, you want to take advantage of it, you want to hate on somebody else who do take advantage of it. That's crazy to me. Whatever. If higher prices meant better quality games, and I'm sure many wouldn't mind it too much, we don't even get that because these games still be buggy, unfinished, broken, like he says later in this. Yeah, they still be buggy and unfinished. So the increase in price don't really change much. They just want to charge you more. Well, out of touch. They're saying this guy's out of touch from reality. People want this ninja back. Eat my effing shorts. I haven't heard somebody say eat my shorts in a long since like the Simpsons days. Like, okay. He is usually right, but not this time. Maybe consider not skyrocketing your budgets for your 6+ year projects. Yeah. It's like, if that's the case too, why are the people who making like Exhibition 33, Claire Obscura, they sold the game for $50 and they aren't complaining. They took a Game Pass deal and they sold the game for $50. They aren't complaining about the increase in prices of that game. Yeah, like this guy, like he just mentioned it, the Exhibition. Exhibition 33 is a prime example. You don't need to spend $300 million on a video game for it to be good. Yeah, very true. It's like, why can't they learn from that studio? They didn't spend no big budget to make that game, and that game sold $50, and it did very well. Not everything has to be super hyper realistic. We don't got to see the sweat particles, or what was they recently complaining about? The swim physics of Mafia, the new Mafia game. Everything got to be super realistic. But yeah, it's like, it's just crazy right now. They just want to keep charging you more and more. Like, bro. Like, eventually, like one of the comments said, we're going to be priced out. The average person going to be priced out eventually. Are they going to keep raising the prices each generation? Like, that's just crazy. The average person going to be priced out. So, it's just getting dumb. It's just getting stupid. I'm glad this guy's gone. Like, it's a good thing this dude is gone. He's the former boss, not the current one, because that statement is just so outlandish. I wish people would just stop interviewing Shawn Layden. Maybe they should just start doing that. Stop interviewing this guy, because this is a crazy statement. And then, like, how do you not read the room? Because all the examples of games being $80 this generation just by far just been hammered by people online just hating that price point. The only one that actually was successful was the Mario Kart World one. That was the only one. So I think they're just out of touch. Sure, these companies want more money, but if the constant user base is increasing, why do you need so much more money? And then you're gonna add microtransactions and DLC and skins and whatever. So why do you gotta keep getting more and more? So I don't know, but I think his strategy is ridiculous. This theory that we need to increase the price is just ridiculous. But I'm just a consumer. I just play the video games. I don't make them. So I don't know. Maybe it could be completely different. Completely different conversation. People actually made the games. Maybe they think the price should increase. But for me as a consumer, I think that's absolutely ridiculous. But definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like this video. Thanks always for watching, and peace.